Today
Welcome
we
to
will be
Logan
talking
and
and
Adrian's
explaining what
blog
Marvel
final.
Rivals is and how to play it. So we begin. Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is essentially just Overwatch, but Marvel superhero themed. There's the main quick play mode, just like Overwatch, called Escort. There's a lot of variety in the maps, and there's a lot of very well-known Marvel characters. Some examples are Spider-Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Groot, Star-Lord, Rocket, Iron Man, and many more. We were very hesitant to try the game at first, because we thought it would have been considered cheating on Overwatch. But after playing for hours, we learned that it's a pretty fun game with a lot of similarities, but at the same time, a lot of differences. If you have ever played Overwatch or Paladins, then you will understand what I mean in the characters' similarities and abilities, and the overall way the game runs itself, and you'll already be pretty good at the game compared to the people who are just trying this genre of game for the first time. Logan's POV, I experimented with multiple different characters, and the best one so far that I have found was Groot. If you just button mash, he's really up and really good to use. You can box people up like it's Fortnite, and he has a butt ton of health. But on the flip side, I think Star-Lord is great when you get used to his playstyle and using him as he's meant to be, especially when it comes to his ultimate and you lock onto your opponents. Adrian's POV. After experimenting for a while, I found the character I have had the most fun playing as, Punisher. His ult is super broken in a crowded area and the torrent is a plus. It's also nice to be able to switch from a AR for range and switch to the shotgun for fighting tanks up close. Some key notes to mention when you start playing. Once you start getting the actual game mechanics down itself, and you begin to understand the game, you start to get the hint that you cannot win a match without some sort of tank. I mean, it's very possible without one. It's just harder to. And without a healer. The healer is essentially the biggest factor on if you're going to win or not, especially if the person that is playing the healer is really good with that character. So, we will go back over and make sure we covered everything about the game to hopefully answer some potential unanswered questions you may have had about the game. Alright. So Marvel Rivals is this super fun game where you get to play as your favorite Marvel characters and battle it out against others. Here's a quick rundown on how to play. Choose your character. You start by picking your favorite Marvel character. Each character has unique abilities and powers, like Jeff, the shark with his tidal wave attack, or Spider-Man with his web-slinging form. Your team. You can create a team of characters to take into battle, mixing and matching different heroes, and their abilities can help you come up with cool strategies. Understand them.
So in this clip, Adrian is using the character called the Punisher. He has a couple of abilities where he can use a zipline and mount a turret. It's like a flintlock pistol from Fortnite. Produces like an impulse when you shoot it, and some smoke. It's like a smoke bomb with a burst of like air that like pops in the air. Anyways, yeah, and in most of these clips, well, pretty much all of them, are from Adrian's PlayStation, because my PlayStation wouldn't allow me to upload them for some odd reason, and it wouldn't go to my PlayStation app on my phone, so we're only seeing Adrian's clips, and his clips are better anyways. I believe in the second clip you're about to see, that's the game he went 54-3. That's the best game me and him have both seen in the 32 hours of playing that we've done, and that was probably like our 5th day playing, and that was an extremely high scoring game. Like, that is something you don't ever see unless it's like a pro. So like, the lobby wasn't even bad, that's the thing. He just played objective or the escort. I don't know if they really call it the payload or just an escort, because I don't really pay attention to what it says. I just kind of just look for people. I just know Overwatch is called payload. Overall, the game is really fun. If you enjoy the game Overwatch, then this game, Marvel Rivals, is a good game for you to play, especially if you enjoy Overwatch plus the Marvel scene. Then it'd be great for you because it's best of both worlds. The reason I'm doing a normal voice right now is because I want to make sure this works, and I ran out of like letters to use or characters because it only gives you 3,000 characters to use for text to speech on CapCut. So now I have to just do this voiceover, plus it's easier than trying to edit it in because it's such a pain in the butt. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it taught you how to play Marvel Rivals. It gave you some assistance, it gave you a better general idea of what the game is if you have not already seen or played it, but I assume that you've done one or the other by now because it's a very popular game and it just released. Me and him don't know if it's going to quickly die like that other Marvel game. I don't know what it's called, but it was like a Mortal Kombat Marvel game, I think, or Smash Bros. Marvel game. But they're supposed to have a collab with Fortnite, it says on the Marvel Rivals like homepage, so that could definitely help. Also for the characters, they have certain star ratings, which means how easy the level are. So if it's a 1 star, obviously it's easy. Punisher easy. Groot, he's a 2, and then there's like Clone and Dagger. I think they have like a 4 or 5. They're really hard to use, but like that usually means they're like really good. Like Magneto, you can tell he's a really strong character. It just takes a lot of skill to use him. So yeah, it basically goes after that. I enjoy Star-Lord because he's quick, reminds me of Tracer, and the way he can move jetpack, and his ultimate is amazing. If you're in the middle and you have, because he just locks on and kills them, it just shreds anyone, like a tank, a healer. Speaking of healer, you need to have a healer to win these games. If you don't have a healer, the opponents have a healer, you're gonna lose, just straight up. It's just like, you just need a healer. If you have 2 tanks and a healer, that'd be crazy. But like a crazy combo is to have Groot, Jeff, and the Raccoon, whatever his name is. The Raccoon can do infinite ammo, and you have to have someone with a Punisher and then a healer. And the healer just heals everybody. The Punisher just has infinite ammo, never has to reload. Groot can just build walls like it's Fortnite, you know. And he's very strong of a tank. And then the Raccoon and Jeff can hop on top of Groot. And then Jeff is also a healer, and you can throw people off the maps with him. He's pretty cool. He's a cute little fella too, so it's just for the game.